Today I'm going to do a little video where I will be showing you the products that I use on my face. And this isn't to sell anything at all. In fact, I'm so anti-consumer. I've gone down to the most basic things I could find. Well, you know what? Never mind. Not really. I'm a huge hypocrite. So I've just found what has worked on my skin because I am very chemically sensitive, and I don't have the best skin because of some hormone problems, but I eat really well, but then I also exercise a lot, and so when you sweat or you swim in a pool with chlorine, that's not so great for your skin. Anyhow, I found what works for me, and this is what I use, and I really like it, so I want to show it to you now. Oop. I live by a busy street. I apologize if you can hear that motorcycle. Okay, for face wash, I like to use this. I've been using it for a couple years now. It's Neutrogena Naturals, and I buy it when it's on sale, and I try and get maybe 2 of them. I'm sure there are many products very similar to this on the market. You could probably just go by the ingredients. So this has no harsh chemicals, sulfates, parabens, or dyes. It is fresh, facial cleansing and makeup removing, nettoyant et démaquillant fraîcheur, sans produits chimiques, nocifs, de sulfite, parabènes ou colorants. This one is made with Peruvian taro seed enriched cleanser. Gently softens, refreshes, and completely removes makeup. Nettoyant enrichi de graines de carobier péruvien qui adoucit et rafraîchit la peau et enlève complètement le maquillage. I use just a very small amount of this. I don't often wear makeup, but I always wash it off before I go to bed with this. And I'll read for you the ingredients, or I'll read the back. Cleans skin and removes makeup in one step without stripping skin's natural moisture. This Peruvian taro seed, whatever that is, bionutrient-rich cleanser leaves skin soft and rinses clean. Developed for gentle eye area, hypoallergenic. We have carefully formulated this product to be 86% naturally derived. It's close. The remaining ingredients are essential to maintain product freshness and consistency. I see, so that it does have a shelf life. So the ingredients, ingrédients, water, purified water, eau purifiée. So that's the ingredient and the source. Coca midopropyl hydroxylsultane, which is sourced from palm kernel derived and coconut. Sodium lauryl sarcosinate, which is derived from coconut and palm kernel. Dérivé de la noix de coco, l'amande de palmiste. There's coca midopropyl betaine, which is coconut derived as well. Glycerin, which is from vegetables. Hydrolyzed casalpina spinosa gum, which is derived from Peruvian taro seed. And a lot of those, blah, 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 blah. Vegetable, just says vegetable derived. Anyhow, it's gentle. I like it. I have a friend who, she uses just honey to wash her face. And I know that honey does have microbial properties, or antimicrobial properties, but I have not tried it. So there's that. It does the trick. And then as a moisturizer, get this because it's very affordable, very simple. Pond's Dry Skin Cream. Rich hydrating facial moisturizer. I like it because it's hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, testé par des dermatologues. Directions: massage gently over face and neck. Mode d'emploi: appliquer sur le visage et cou en massant doucement. Warning: for external use only. If products get into eyes, rinse thoroughly with water. Mise en garde: pour usage extrême seulement. En cas de contact de produit avec les yeux, bien rincer avec de l'eau. Ingredients: aqua, paraffin, isopropyl palmate petroleum, glycerin, stearic acid, blah 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 blah. Totally not completely natural, but you know, it's hypoallergenic, and I've been using it for like a year, or a couple years, 2 years. Prior to this kind of combination, I tried out something I read online. That was where you use oil, like a combination of oils, and you just do like oil massage on your skin. But that didn't work. That actually made my skin really break out badly for a while. And then also, if I needed to cover up the makeup, I couldn't because it was too oily. But before, I used to have really bad reaction. Well, I knew that anything that had like salicylic acid was so bad for my skin. It made it dry and worse, and like a rash almost. It was really awful, so that was bad. So the natural cleanser has always been good for me. I used Clinique for a while, and that was really not good either. It dried out my skin. Even their moisturizer didn't bring back enough moisture. So I found like a gentle cleanser like this is the best. It's been working so well for me to keep my skin dewy. I have used, and I do sometimes after the pool, I have a little container of coconut oil that I will apply on my eyes if they're extra dry. Sometimes on my skin, but my skin tends to break out. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I hope that helps you fall asleep. Sorry. The coconut oil would cause my skin to break out some more. Yeah, it caused breakouts, whereas this moisturizer does the trick. But I use the coconut oil on my lips and on my eyes sometimes, if it's at night before I go to bed. Otherwise, I don't use, because I don't use makeup remover on my eyes, I just wash it with this. I don't need a special eye cream to rehydrate my eyes. They're very moisturized just on their own. And then like I don't put this in my eyes, but what I do is I take a little bit of this and I rub it in my just like a little. I'll show you. I know that sounds really relaxing. So I take just a little bit, like that, and I put it into my hand. I don't know if you can see. And then I just go like this. It's on my hands, and then I rub it into my face. And that's all I do. Sometimes in the winter when it's really dry, I'll put some more. But my face, it did the best when it came to my dry skin in the winter. It didn't do so well with my hands because I didn't take care of them. But my face was great. Winter was so dry here last year. Yeah, all things considered, this did a very good job. Now I just need to remember to put it on my hands. Okay, so sometimes, because of hormones, I do get a little breakout. Just usually on my lower jaw, just like I would get maybe a couple of zits, but they don't last very long and they're not that terrible. But what I use is I'll put on a Q-tip, some tea tree oil, and dab it on before I go to bed. Which I could do right now because I have, they're on their way out. Oh yeah, they're pretty much gone. A little zit on my chin. This is hormonal. Yeah, a little bit of tea tree oil. And then I take a Q-tip and I will then put on on a little bit of this vitamin E oil. I got these both from Shoppers Drug Mart or Pharmaprix down in Quebec. This is 100% pure oil, vitamin E oil, and it's just very moisturizing. I used to put this sometimes on my lips before bed. What's funny, I don't really understand this packaging, but it comes with like a little spatula attached to it. But I don't use that, I use a Q-tip and I just put it on from there. The problem with this lid is if you want to like put it down, you can go like that. There's a little jar. It's kind of cute. And this one has this kind of dropper top, like most essential oils, and I dab it on, like tap it a little bit. Ooh, it's such a strong smell. Onto a Q-tip. You have to be careful with this. Don't put it in your eyes. And sometimes if you put it straight on raw skin, like if you have dry skin, it can feel like it's burning. So that's where I do it in combination with vitamin E, or else it dries too much. Natural source. This is Life brand. I don't know how good it is, but it does the trick. You can use this also on bug bites or mosquito bites. Traditional herbal antiseptic, germicide for relief of minor skin ailments and abrasions. So yeah, that's it. So these I don't do very often, but these two I do on my skin the most often with a little bit of coconut oil. Oh, and someone, Super Chillum ASMR was asking what that little red orb was in my last video, and that is this little chapstick. And this I use when we're talking about face stuff all the time. It is lip balm. It's so great. It does my lips real good, and the brand is EOS. And I use this, I've been using this for like 4 or 5 years now. This brand, different flavors. I'm kind of rolling around everywhere. And I had one student, or my students would always notice because I'd use this while I was teaching. And before I left, because I moved last year, as I was leaving the last lesson with one of my students, as a gift, they gave me a whole bunch of these. They had bought a packet of them from Costco, so you could buy a thing, and so they gave me the whole thing. Like, I think 4 or 5 different ones. It was I thought it was such a sweet gift, like so practical too. So I haven't had to buy a new one in a long time because I've been working my way through all the ones, but this one's the most full. The rest of them are getting pretty empty. So useful. So that's it. That's my skincare. I have very sensitive skin. Sometimes I use Tiger Balm on my neck when I have tension in my shoulders and whatnot, and my skin will react to it. I have this here. It's just here. I have this rosemary oil as well, but it doesn't affect me as much. Okay, well that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video.